Hey guys, welcome to this week's Meaning in the Madness. Well, not a whole lot to discuss. I just wanted to share where I think I'm going. I want to take a break from politics. I'm kind of sick of looking at them, and I'm really more into looking in here. Looking in here. It's an inward journey, it's a transformational journey, and I might bring my testimony to the table and share some of that as we go along. But that's our second tenet, dignity in the discourse, testimony in the to the table, and we get clarity through engagement. And then we talk about being invigorated when you're wrong, because when you're wrong, you learn something, you add to your knowledge base. When you're right all the time, you're not adding anything to your knowledge base. But to me, testimony is the most important thing. It's not about pointing out what you see wrong in the world. It's sharing your perspective, sharing your journey. And that's really the only thing valuable to share, in my opinion. I mean, really, otherwise, what else are you doing? You're just trying to convince someone who can't be convinced that you're right. But I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of all of it because it's looking outward, and I want to look inward. So, having said that, I may share some of that journey. Definitely has paid off, and I feel like I was never in a bad place, but I feel like I just feeling the power of that journey, the strength of that journey, and the benefits and the outcomes of that journey. It's just good stuff. But I don't know. Hit me up if you want to hear more about that. But the other thing I want to do, even more importantly, is I want to start having more bands on. One of the great things about starting this channel was like having my mind open to the world of metal. I was always 80s thrash, and that was it. The big four. Man, how close-minded is that? And then I got introduced to the beautiful city, the passionate city of Atlanta, where my homies are. And they've opened the door. They've opened the aperture, my API, my integration with new music. So we started doing that. Well, how great. And I want to keep doing it with Atlanta bands, or any bands. If you like a band, this is what my main point is. If there's a band out there that you are digging and you think is just amazing, and you know them, and you want me to interview them, send me their stuff and let me know, and we'll get it going, man. We'll get it going, man. We'll focus inward and we'll focus on metal. Doesn't have to be metal. Could be bands like Nominat, my favorite band. But like Leaf Blower, we had them on. Tim Jones, shout out. The Saint of Atlanta. Maybe we should have Starved of Light on. I'd love to do that. Tim, if you're listening, come on. We'll talk Starved of Light. Maybe we'll have more Mastodon bands. Later today, I interview Generation of Vipers. I think they're not Atlanta. I think they're Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember where. But you'll find out soon because I'm going to talk to them later today, and then that will be out in a week or so. And I just want to get back to that. I want to get back to metal, man. So sick of the politics. Just by sharing an opinion, even if it's a benign opinion, I feel like we're just adding to some kind of escalation. So time to de-escalate. If there comes a day I got to pick a side and grab a gun, then maybe I will. But right now, I don't want to be part of the escalation spiral. I just want to be a guy who loves metal and a guy who's experiencing tremendous value and benefits from looking inward and taking the inward journey. So with that, that's all I got today. I got to prepare for my Generation of Vipers interview. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye for now.